Hi everybody, welcome back to Tekkit Legends with me, Sid, and have you ever had that feeling the world is out to get you? I've just recorded, this computer knows that I'm going away in just, well, exactly 6 days. So I have 6 days left to record the content for my vacation period. So what does it do? It lets me record an entire episode with no audio whatsoever. So, yeah, I've made progress and things have happened. I made a transmutation table and I've learned lots of things. The transmutation table is pretty straightforward. It is basically a philosopher's stone, obsidian and stone. Philosopher's stone is diamond, red glowstone and redstone. Obviously glowstone means I built a nether portal. I had a fairly uneventful trip into the nether. I have also built a energy condenser, which is, let me get this up, it is an alchemical chest which you make with a diamond chest, some stone, some of this, and some of this, so fairly diamond intensive. And then we made this, which is more diamonds and one of those. And this allows me to do things like if I go and say, well, I want some iron, I can, instead of putting it in there and having to put the AMC and pull it out, I can store stuff in that chest and it will just sit there and make me iron for days until it runs out of content. So everything in the chest will convert to whatever I tell it I want it to be. I also made a macerator, which I've been using, and made some charcoal just to power the Stirling generator, but it's so terribly bad doing things this way. This thing is just a nasty device. So what I want to do with this episode is I will really want to automate my mining. You know, we've got the Quarry. The Quarry is a thing in this pack. It's expensive. It's going to take some iron gears, it's going to take some gold gears, it's going to take another iron gear, it's going to take diamond gears, which are gold gears, which in turn are, yeah, you get the picture, and a diamond pickaxe. And I have got 4 diamonds, but I do have an awful lot of other materials. So I think we're going to try and do that, but we also need to power it, and the simplest way to do it, if we look at the we've got IC2 solar panels. But we also have solar flux, which you'll probably recognise from my Agrarian Skies 2 series. So we've got the mirrors, they're easy enough. It's either tin or iron or aluminium with glass over the top. When we've got iron for days. We've got this one, this 2, which is 8 of those and a piston, and we've got this one, which gets a bit more expensive because we need 4 of those, and then we're into these photovoltaics, which require some lapis. I should still have lapis. I almost EMC'd it all. And that will power, one of these is actually pretty good for powering. I did some creative testing and it will power a quarry pretty well. But the first thing we are going to need is diamond to make, well, let's start off. Let's start as we mean to go, shall we? We need a quarry. Let's see if we can even get close to making one with the diamond requirements. So we're going to need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron gears, which are 2, 3, let's just, I can't remember how much. That is going to make me 6 wooden gears. And that will make me 7 wooden gears. We can take the wooden gears and upgrade those pretty easily, so we'll just do that. That'll give me the stone gears, and the stone gears will go make iron gears. Doesn't leave me a huge amount of iron left, but that is fine. I am absolutely more than happy with that. Now gold gears, I have 18 gold. And I need 4 gold gears, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I said 4, didn't I? So that's going to do that. Now this is where life gets a little bit interesting, because we then need to get into diamond gears. I need 4 of those, 2 of those, sorry. So there's one. Oh, just bear with me, I have here a ticket tapping at... Sorry about that, that was my lovely wife, a tip tapping at the door. Anyway, we've got one diamond gear, got a gear. Let's try these. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. So that's another diamond gear. Okay, we are cooking. We're 2 diamonds short of a diamond pick. And I chucked the diamond, I actually made a diamond pick to get the obsidian. We're 2 diamonds short of a diamond pick. That has no EMC. That has a lot. How much glowstone will I need, do you think? I'm going to... let's chuck that in and go with 1, 2. It's expensive, but worth it. In fact, we'll get the rest of that back as glowstone. There we go. So at least we've got that. And we need a pick. So we got the pick. So that should be that. Oh, I need a redstone. And this hasn't got one of those nice little crafting benches that you can leave things in. So yeah, I have to remember that. So get one of those. Go in the Buildcraft Quarry. Can you remember these? These things were OP. Right, now the next thing I need to think about is my solar power. So if we go and get solar panel 1, we need mirrors. It makes 2, so 3 crafts of those will make 2 of those. So if I do 3 crafts of those is 2, I need 3, 6, 9, 12 crafts of this to make 8, which will make me 1 of those, with a piston obviously. I think iron's probably the cheapest thing we've got. I need sand, however. Let me just call up the map. There's a desert there, there's a desert there. And I've got a nice shovel, well, a reasonably nice shovel. And I've got a bed on me, so let us go. I mean, I could grab a whole load of this, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to build here yet. I do know it's going to be fairly basic. Well, I don't know how basic it's going to be. I don't know how long this series will continue for. Truth be known, we'll have to see what the viewing figures are and stuff. But I would like to play a lot with the tech and do stuff just that you wouldn't stuff that I wouldn't normally do as much of. I shouldn't worry. I avoided that egg and then thought, hang on, that egg is 32 EMC. Oh, some copper there. Sheep's... Yeah, there's a nice desert here, so let me just go and borrow a whole load of this stack, maybe a stack's worth, and we'll get a stack of glass stack, 2 stacks. 2 stacks? Maybe 2 stacks. 2 stacks would be good. So I'm going to borrow a little bit of desert. I'm sure the desert won't miss it. I should actually explore a bit into this desert as well. What's a cactus worth, just out of interest? 8. Not brilliant. Right. Yeah, there's lots of desert here. That's all we need to know. Yeah, so I'm going to grab myself sand. Quite a bit of sand. Make some glass, and I'll be back with you just as soon as we have what we want. Alright, well, at the moment I've got the macerator processing copper. I actually realised I was being a derp because glass costs 1 and sand has 1, so once I'd done 1 I could stick it in there and do it for free. Cheaty, absolutely. But, so 1, 2, 3, that will make 2. 1, 2, 3, that will make another 2. Let's go... Bang, 1, 2, 3, that will make another 2, 1, 2, 3, that will make 8, which will make 1 of those. Ideally I would like 4 because I want this one. Can I do that? Let me just put those over there. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We're out of iron again. Oh crap, and there goes. I keep on forgetting we haven't got these wonderful shiny EMC 256. Let me just check something a second. Tin is 256 as well. Copper, yeah, alright, so there is no value in using that. Let's just check aluminium. Or aluminum, depending on your national. 128, so aluminum would actually, sorry, aluminium. But can we process? I can only make smelting, rock crusher, assembly table. We can macerate that. Let me put the tin away. I can get 28 aluminium from this, and that's cheaper in terms of EMC because I can convert iron and tin 1 to 2. So that would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Yes, it would, rather than wasting iron on it. So that's cooking away. That's still got plenty of juice left in it. One thing I had thought about doing is I've got pumpkins. Now pumpkins obviously we can convert into pumpkin seeds. And as a temporary EMC generator, let me just head around. Let me just borrow some of that. There we go. That makes life a little bit easier for me to get around the edge there. I'm not having to dive in the water every time. So, did I? Oh, I haven't got a bucket on me. Typical. Oh well, there's a spot here which should be about perfect. Oh, bum, and it's night time. It's alright, travel bed. Never leave home without it. So yeah, it is, especially when you're playing with something like Project E, it's especially worthwhile double checking your oh, clay. We'll have you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Get the right tool. Yeah, it is worthwhile checking that. How many have I got there? 16. I need more than that then, don't I? Let me just clear out a little bit more. I probably also need to start thinking about food. Oh, and a hoe. Hoe would be useful, because I didn't make one, had I? It's amazing, you know, you forget the most basic things like, oh, I'm going to need a hoe. I can just do a crafting bench here. I can always convert the crafting bench back into EMC later. And we'll just do a stone hoe because we don't want to waste any good materials on that. Chop, pick you up. So, go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 9. That's, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we shall stick our pumpkin seeds in here, and we'll let them grow because they're worth 144 each. So 2 pumpkins will give me an iron ingot equivalent. So at this temporary stage, we'll leave you free. We'll just go down here, and we'll. You are hydrating. Okay, I'll let you off. I've only got 6 of these. Flax seeds. What do we use flax seeds for? Black paint. Only use for if we plant it. Flax just gives us flax seeds. There is absolutely no point. We might as well just do this and get a wheat farm going while we're at it. Because why not? So this is a novel experience as well. Breaking glass and not getting 16 million different types of seed. what with the witchery in the packs I've been playing recently, and all of that good stuff. Yeah, that'll do. It gives us a little bit of farm area over here. I'm thinking I might build something in this area rather than into the hillside. I haven't decided. I can't. I really am in two minds. I'll keep those flax seeds. But yeah, that just gives us those pumpkins if they grow. Having a decent sized pumpkin farm, of course, would be an entirely different matter. Oops, you finished. You finished. So I am going to pulverise the aluminium for starters. I'll keep the copper because copper's always useful. Flax seeds go in there. We want to learn some clay. Learned a lot, doesn't matter. We'll put the dirt in. That has no value to me. I don't know why it's in my inventory. So yeah, that should give us crushed aluminium too, for each one. That will cook up to aluminium, which we can learn, and obviously pull out. And if I just put in 1, 2, 3 of those, pull out, we get a whole load more. There was already some EMC in there as well, so I have to bear that in mind. So 2, 3, oops, 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 level 2 solars. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2. Oh crap! I will get used to the fact that I am 4, 5. Aluminium, bang. That gives us 10. So yeah, much better doing it that way. 3, 1, 2, 3. That gives us 3 level 2, or the equivalent of 3 level 2 solars. That gives us 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need more glass. I need more aluminium. How are you doing? You've cooked. You've macerated. So we'll cook that up. So I'm going to get the remains of these done. The other thing, so if you have a look at these solars, we're going to need a repeater. We're going to need a block of copper. Oh, that's easy. We've got just saved a whole load of copper. I only want one anyway, but these ones need a piston. Yeah, so that's going to be, that's right, isn't it? Let's just check this out. Let me check my logic here. In fact, convert the whole lot over. Get a bit of redstone and do that and that and that. So that gives me 12. I need more. Need more wood. That gives me 13. Let me what to convert? What's crap? What don't I need a lot of? If I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in fact just 3 of those, I think that will do us admirably. And go for oak. That should do us, I think. So now we can go back, we can do you, we can do you. So that's 25, 28. Let me just pull all that lot back. And I need pistons. No, I made a piston and learnt it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of those we're going to need. And that's going to make me 3 level 2s, so I am 4 short. Perfect. So get some glass. The nice thing with this over EE3 is you only get a stack when you shift click it, and that is worth its weight in aluminium. So we've got 4 of those, so 1, 2, 3, that's going to make 6, 1, 2, 3, that's going to make 8 with an aluminium to spare. Good, good, good. You're still cooking aluminium up, aren't you? So we'll dump you in there. What was I doing? I was making level 2 solars, wasn't I? Alright. That's another 2. That's another... oh crap. And then we take those, combine those, that gives us those. And then the level 3 panel requires a redstone repeater. That's just going to need some stone. 1, 2, 3. It's going to stick in a... I think I've got everything else there then. I think. 1, 2. Huh? So we got that. We need a block of copper. 9. How's that fuel doing? Not bad. Not brilliant. A block of copper. And then finally we need to make these, which we need 3 of those. And how many do I need? 3. Typical. Lapis and glass. So give me glass again. Give me some aluminium. What did I say I needed? 3 of those. If I just do 4 like that, that should give us what we want. So, no, we're shy 1, aren't we? Typical. We'll grab you. Bang, there we go. Okay, and then we need 3 of those, 3 glass, 3 lapis. 3 of those, 3 lapis, 3 glass. 1, 2, 3. We've got a spare mirror kicking around. I seem to remember that was a problem before. I'm going to keep those actually rather than EMC those back, but we'll do those over. So level 3 is that. We should have everything. Bang, 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 bang. Level 3 solar panel. What have you? You finished cooking that, have you? Okay, now you can cook that up. What have we got in there? Let me get some tin going while that's cooking. So we've got you. The last thing we need is markers. Give me another stick. And now I would like to use ender chests, because this mod has ender IO. Ender storage even, I should say. But for that I need blaze rods and ender pearls, which is we ain't got. That's just is a non-happening thing right now. So I think we are somewhat restricted in what we can do there. I think we're just going to have to go for the time being with a couple of chests just to run this through. It's going to be a pain, but because this thing is going to spit out. I wonder, could I use let's just get a little bit of glass. Oh, get a stack. There you go. And we'll get some oak planks. I want some oak, and I want chests. Not that many. Possibly a little bit overkill there. So if I do you, that will give me wooden transport pipes. And if I do a few of these, that will give me cobblestone transport pipes. Now I don't think with the quarry I need an engine for this, so that might stand us in good stead. And then I'm going to need some slabs. Some of that going on, some of that going on, some of that going on will give me jabber barrels. I'll take the chest anyway for the time being. I may need more barrels, but let's go and find a place to quarry. Oh crap, I've still got a load of those as well. 9 barrels should be enough, although with the amount of ores in this pack, it probably won't be. Now, of course, the Buildcraft quarry is one of those quarries that leaves a great gaping hole. So the question is, do I want to come over here and kind of... Oh, all these trees have grown that I planted in the episode that failed. Do I want to come over here and build it into the side of this mountain with just the edge poking out so the solar panel can work? Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. So if I come right up to this bit here, you know what I didn't make? Oh, I've got them though, so it doesn't matter. Redstone torch. It's a while since I've made these as well. Markers. So if we go here and then go in 1, 2, 3. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do a chunk. 13, 14, 15. And I will just stab a torch here because obviously this is dark as hell. And then if we go this way, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and we'll just dab a torch in there as well. So what I think we want to do, I say it's been a while since I've done Buildcraft, so is if we go and pop you there. This has got view on sky. No, that's wrong. Okay, maybe we do it the other way around. Maybe we go landmark, right click. Yep, that's connecting, and then landmark, right click, then place the quarry. It's all coming back to me, you know. So there's our quarry. We'll grab them landmarks because whilst they're relatively cheap, they're not. Well, actually, they're not. They've got an EMC of 900, an EMC of about 3 iron ingots, which is not cheap at all, by my reckoning. Now, what we need to do then is probably stick a wooden transport pipe on the top, and then bring out the cobble pipe, and then I'm going to stick, for the time being, I am going to stick a chest here. So that's the only place it can go, and then we're going to whack you down, and it's off. Now this is actually pretty fast. At this point there's going to be nothing coming through the tube, so we don't need to worry about that. It's just clearing the space, which is going to take a while, even with a decent thing, and obviously it is daylight dependent. Yeah, it's still, you should be able to, oh hang on, I should probably need to just give myself a little access cubby here. This is actually not going to be a full chunk as well, because I've done 16 by 16, which means it's going to be 14 by 14 inside. So interesting that it's, yeah, it's kind of making a bit of a gaping hole because it's working up at this level, but it'll get there eventually. Well, I'm going to let this run until it starts the quarrying process, and I'll be back in. All right, well, we're approaching the end of the episode because time is against us, but I thought we'd get to the point where we've at least got this going. So it's now, I don't know why it left the ores until last. That's peculiar. Obviously it didn't mind them, and it's now building the frame. It's not the fastest. This is obviously, it's pretty good. You know, it's doing its job. And then it starts mining. Now I have put in a barrel for cobble, dirt and the limestone, and then there's a chest at the end of this. So as things come through, which we start to get a lot of, so I'm expecting things like gravel, for example, so these should just go into the barrels that they expect. Obviously this is all pretty valueless, obviously, and this is completely valueless in terms of EMC, but there's some iron there. I think that's iron, maybe copper. Let's go and have a look. What are you? Copper and iron. So it's not going to be the fastest thing, but we can, obviously, that is only a tier 3 solar, and if we were to check the solars as we move up, we could take a tier 4 which uses, is that, no, that's a this is a photovoltaic cell 2 block of iron, 4 of those, so it gets more expensive. Production though generation is higher. These use lapis, clay, 1 of those and 2 of those, and then you can go to the tier 5 one, which uses these and glowstone and obsidian, and then ultimately the tier 6, which is that the same? No, that's a 3, that's a 4, and that's into diamond blocks and blaze rods, which I think, honestly, if we were to make one of those, would be laughing at, and we probably may aim to get one of those, because that's going to give us something half decent. Now, why is that sending, what is that then that's different? That's, interesting. Let's see where the dirt goes, because that should have all gone down there. That's limestone. That's limestone. Interesting. Yeah, that dirt's not gone in as well, so that's... I need to refresh myself on Buildcraft pipes, obviously. Still, it's not the end of the world. I can at least... I mean, that should just... I'm so used to pipes that just do what you tell them. You know, and work out and look at the attached things. But you've got... what we got? Emerald... round robin extraction, drag, stone pipe, quartz, slow drag, roots items, speeds up, it's obsidian, paints them, roots painted. It's just what gated, striped, I think that's an interactive one actually. Insertion, fluid pipes, but yeah, I think we are going to be somewhat stuck here with this doing its own thing. I wonder whether that's even routing or whether that's just passing straight out, because that certainly looks that way. So I really don't want the dirt going in there as well. Well, it's working. What I was just wondering is if I were to... well, let's take this bit out here. If I were to stick another barrel... have I got any dirt? Yeah, get a dirt in my inventory. Stick a barrel. Oh, what have you got in you now? You've got cobblestone in you as well, haven't you? Damn it. That's not going to fly then. I suppose if I... can you use a lever on this thing? I can... a lever would be handy. Not a stick. Right, let's just try... how am I going to do this? Generation... charge... oh, the light level's dropping. If I wait till it gets to dirt, then maybe that might do the trick. But I'm going to need to do a sleep. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's doing its job, albeit slowly as the light level drops. But I will continue this running while I edit, and we'll get hopefully a little bit of resource out of it. and next episode we'll try and improve well, hopefully we'll have something worthwhile. Yeah, you can see the light level is going up as the day thing, so these are not 100% efficient for one. That's one thing to note. But we have got iron, we've got copper a little bit, we've got dirt and that, so that should. Let's get rid of all my cobble as well. We should see some results. Is that a uranium? It is a uranium. Hello, uranium. So yeah, we're a step closer to doing stuff worthwhile. And I think with these tech packs, it's always the case that the start is always slow because you're resource hungry. And why? All right. Well, we'll have to live with that, I think, for the time being. But yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully the audio was all okay on every single segment of this, but if not, I will scream. And until then, I will see you soon. Bye for now.